Well, I've got some information that I'd like to share with you, and it's really not in any particular order, but it's kind of some interesting tidbits, I call them, that are real estate related. We went recently to a seminar, and I found out some new information, which is fairly reliable. What I learned when I took the Certified Distressed Property Expert course in Indiana last year is that sometimes you could have to wait 7 years with a foreclosure to get a mortgage. Now it's changed to 3 years. Deed in lieu of foreclosure has now been lessened to 3 years, and a short sale. In this course that I took is they said 3 years, and I thought it was more like 2 years. In this course also, it talked about a credit score, and how we all think that we can get a free credit score, and a lot of people are doing it, but the bottom line is the one that's free is it's not the best one, and it's not a real credible one, because the only one that's credible is when it gives you your FICO score. So you can look it up on www.myfico.com, or the best way to have a credit check done on you and to find out where you're at, if you really want to do that, is to have your lender, because then there's no question that they will pull the right one. Then I wanted to give you an update. I'm going to move off of that now and tell you about what's going on here in Door County with a second dwelling on a piece of property. First of all, you never used to be able to have a second dwelling on a piece of property. So if you wanted to put a little apartment above a garage, you couldn't do it. If you had one, it was illegal, and if it ever burned down or did something like that, you could never put it back. And now, what I didn't know, and I found this out in the Pulse, the Peninsula Pulse, is that the reason that this is passed is because it allows housing for the seasonal needs that we have in the summer, with all the influx of people coming here and working and no place to live. So it helps with the seasonal housing. Now you're allowed to put an apartment up a detached garage, or you can even build a second small guest house on a property. The house, it can't exceed either the apartment or the guest house that you build can't exceed 749 square feet, but you can really get a neat, knock your socks off, cute little place in an area like that. And only one secondary dwelling is permitted on a piece of property. And then the last thing is you can't rent it for less than 30 days. So what that would mean would be you have a 30-day minimum rental period. So nobody else could come in until the next 30 days. Or if you had somebody in that 30-day period, you could rent it for 2 weeks in there, but the next person couldn't come in until the next 30-day period. Or you could even rent it for 2 days, but then you'd have to wait for the next 30-day period for the next person to come in. This is very good news and allows a lot more flexibility for a guest cottage or an apartment, say, above a garage. That's all I have to share with you as far as some interesting real estate tidbits. So make it a great day.